But speaking of movies, bro, you are Mr. Star Wars. Let's
Yes.
give your ranking of the Star Wars films, man. Let's get it.
First up, we've got the GOAT, Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah,
Is this going
100%.
in GOAT, great, good, meh, or the bottom tier, Thor, Love and Thunder?
No way did you actually make the worst one, Thor: Love and Thunder. Unrelated, but did you guys see James Mangold? He liked the tweet of
Yeah.
a Star Twitter. He said, we're not Taika Waititi Taika Waititi is not getting a Star Wars movie," and the GIF was like a celebration, and like he liked it. Oh man, that was funny. Like Taika makes some great movies, man. I don't know what he was smoking when he made Thor: Love and Thunder. Legitimately the worst superhero movie of all time. It is worse than Batman and Robin. I will agree with that.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
especially from the comic book it was based off of. It was so good. How do you butcher that so bad? Um, our friend Max, he said this. He said, ironically, Taika was more like Gore the God Butcher than Gore was. Big butchered the story, So shout out
Yeah.
Max for saying that. But yeah, no. Anyway, back on topic. Yeah, this is the GOAT. Revenge of the Sith has to be in GOAT conversation. 110%. I dare anybody to
Yep.
say something bad about that. Like that was so good.
Next up is Phantom Menace. See, I enjoy Phantom Menace, but as a film, it's not great. Like it does have some incredible moments. I'm happy putting this in good. What about you?
I would say man.
Really?
I would say man because
Oh,
outside of the final 30 minutes, I truly just did not find myself engaged. I didn't hate it. I was bored.
okay.
Outside the last 30 minutes, I
That's
would put it
that's fair.
man.
We'll
Uh,
put it at the top of Meth for now.
okay. Yeah. Fair enough.
Um, Return of the Jedi.
Great.
Great. Yeah. I think
Great. Yeah.
I don't think it'll be at the top of great. I think there might be a few above it in that tier, but yeah,
I agree.
it's brilliant. It's really good.
Oh yeah.
Um, it's a great end film in the trilogy. Um,
Mm-hmm.
the next one has got to be Go Empire Strikes Back.
100%. Yeah. Yeah.
Above or below Revenge of the Sith. For me, it's one below.
I'll have to get back to you at the end of this tier listing. I
Okay.
have to get back. I'm gonna have to think about that.
Okay.
That's like Godzilla versus Kong, Like, like
I'll put it second for now. Um,
okay.
Attack of the Clones.
Thor: Love and Thunder.
Really?
I did not like that movie, bro. It was so bad, bro. The sand is coarse. It's irritating. It gets everywhere. The duel with Yoda and Dooku was cool though. Outside of that,
It's on the same. It's kind of on the same level as Phantom Menace for me.
yeah, they must put it there because they are pretty comparable.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
so you think it's worse than Phantom Menace?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah. I think.
we'll keep it below that then. Um,
Yeah.
have you seen the original 2003 Clone Wars series? Because I've put that
Oh
in there.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
For
would
me,
put that.
oh,
Hmm?
where would you put that?
I would put that on GOAT.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
The lightsaber battle. This is top three lightsaber battles in all Star Wars. Asajj Ventress versus Anakin.
I saw that. I saw
Oh
that.
my god! You
It
see
was so
Anakin
good.
really tap into the dark side. He gets his scar and he takes hold of a red lightsaber. And holy,
And the
so good.
animation was so good, man. Yeah, to me that's GOAT. It's GOAT.
And it's on Disney Plus, but it's not in the series format. It's in like two sort of hour long movie type things where the episodes have just been all cut together on Disney Plus.
Okay.
There
Okay.
is a way of if you want to watch that and the other Clone Wars series in order, you have to stop at a certain point, then go and watch Clone Wars, then come back to this, then watch season 7 of Clone Wars or something like that. But
Okay.
you can fit it into a rewatch of the whole saga, and it's the first ever appearance of General Grievous, and the way he's introduced in this show is terrifying, and it's really good.
Yeah. 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 He just stomps on him like
Yeah. Next up, A New Hope. I'd say
good.
top of great.
Yeah. 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 You can't have it without I because I compare it to the movies that came after. So when I look at it from that, it's probably the higher tier of good. But if you want to put it
Oh,
in
okay.
great, If you want, yeah, like I don't think that movie's bad at all. It's very enjoyable, fun time.
I think it's better than Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, my bias for Luke as a character says Return of the Jedi, but you take that out of it, New Hope has better structure, and Ewoks did kind of kill Return of the Jedi a bit. So yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Next up is the second series we've encountered in this tier list, The Mandalorian.
I'm gonna put that in great simply because we don't know how it ends. If you okay,
Yeah,
if you
that's fair.
said
That's fair.
if you said up until season two, like because that was the last complete season, I would put it in GOAT.
Mhm.
So, but just because it isn't done, I would put it in the higher tier of great.
Okay, I'll put it at the top of great for now.
Okay.
Yeah, for me, it would have been in GOAT before this season. This season has been really good. I have really enjoyed it, but you're right, it's not been on the same level as the previous two. The most recent episode really ramped it up. So I think
Mhm.
maybe if the finale could save it and get it back into that GOAT tier, possibly.
And think about how good of a show that is. Like save it from great. So
Yeah,
it's already you know what I mean? A
yeah.
lot of the fans online, content creators, and this is not just Star Wars Theory 2, but like a lot of people are saying like, oh, like the show wasn't streamed that much. Oh, that means we're tired of Kathleen Kennedy. No, it's because they didn't promote it that well. Same thing that happened with Shazam. Same thing that's happening with Flash. It's just unfortunately for whatever reason it wasn't promoted that well. Season
Yeah.
one and season two were promoted heavily, but the
Mhm.
quality of the show is still really good.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Next up, Rise of Skywalker. I think this is the first in the Thor Love and Thunder tier for me.
Yeah, I love and Thunder. It's and no disrespect to the actors who are a part of it. I
Mhm.
love the scene. First of all, I love when movies are aware of memes. So when Palpatine
Yeah,
said dark side of the force is a pathway, I thought that one was awesome. When Palpatine said do it, I was like, they said it. They said it. They said the thing. When Palpatine was like, do it.
yeah,
Like I was so hyped. I'm like, they actually did it. And that scene where Kylo and Rey are staring at each other, I do think one of them should have a different color lightsaber, but that's neither here or there. When they were looking at each other and you saw the soft force music, that da 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 da, and then she put her lightsaber back and then Kylo pulled it out.
uh, yeah.
That you can't tell me that it doesn't give you chills, bro. So there are moments of brilliance, but it was just so poorly written. I have to put it in Thor: Love and Thunder.
Next up, we've got Rogue One. I love Rogue One. For
Goat,
me, this is GOAT. Yeah,
goat.
yeah, absolutely. Uh, it goes above the old Clone Wars series for me.
I
Um,
would put it above Empire too. I would put it above Revenge of the Sith.
you putting it as the GOAT Star Wars movie?
Best made, best character direction. You get a perspective that isn't Jedi and Sith, so you really feel the mortality of the characters. And bro, when I saw each character get picked off, I don't know, like there was a moment I went out because I was 19, 18, 19 when I first saw the film. For whatever reason, I just had an intense fear of death after I saw that movie. Like I
Mm.
was like, it just really hit me, like, bro, we're all going to die. And like I was like, oh my God, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Like Vader coming down the hallway, all of them getting
Oh
blown,
yes, yeah,
and they were all killed in unpredictable ways. It wasn't by Vader like all the theories said, like all the theorists, it was original, and I really liked that. And yeah, no, Vader like that. Like I don't know, that film had me reading a lot of philosophy books after. I'm not gonna lie to you. So about death and coming to terms with death and getting over your fear of death. So yeah, to me, it's the GOAT.
I'm happy with that. I've got no complaints with that. What about the Last Jedi? I think it's either top of Met or bottom of good. I think.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
I think we'll put it in good for now because that tier's empty.
Yeah. It's just The Last Jedi to me, it's brilliance combined with missed opportunity. But I love Kylo Ren, and that is Kylo Ren's movie. So hey, like I said,
There's
mixed bag.
there is some standout moments in it, and another scene as well that visually is phenomenal is what's her name? The woman who takes over after Leia sort of
Oh, the pink-haired
goes
woman.
and
Yeah.
when she sends the ship through like the First Order Star Destroyer. That's brilliant. So
Brilliant. Yeah.
executed so well. Next we've got Andor. Andor's in the GOAT tier for me.
Yeah, I 100% agree. Go. Yep.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'd put that
I
above OG Clone Wars, below Empire for me.
yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next, we've got Bad Batch. I watched season one. I haven't watched any of season two yet, but I've heard season two's been really good. Season one didn't. It hooked me in at the beginning, but it sort of lost me a bit towards the end. And because there's not much of it yet, I'm fine putting this in good, I think.
I actually haven't watched Bad Batch at all, so I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, we'll just put it in good then for now. Force Awakens, where does that go for you?
Great.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah, I'll
great.
find that.
I
Bottom of great.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, and that's not a disrespect to the movie. It's just like, um, they did a fantastic job of us feeling for these new characters. Kylo Ren was really well acted in that movie, as he is in all of them.
mm-hmm.
And I just loved the dichotomy with him and Vader, like his rage moments. Like I thought that was so brilliantly done, and killing Han. That bro, like Real Madrid players got in fights because one of them like search that up. Real Madrid players, Force Awakens, they got into a fight in training because one of them spoiled it.
Really?
Because yeah, so that movie had a chokehold on the world, bro. Like
I got Hans
yeah,
Death spoiled for me.
I didn't get it spoiled for me. When I saw that, I was
Yeah.
like they were. I was on Team Kylo, and then I was like, I hate Kylo. And then that Finn, like the dialogue when Kylo was like, that lightsaber, it belongs to me. And when Kylo was like, we're not done yet, and Finn is like, come get it, and it was a personal duel. Like I really like that duel. I love that duel, bro. So yeah, for me, it would be great. I think it's the best one out of the sequel movies by
Yeah,
far.
I agree with that 100%. Solo for me is in good. Like it's a good film. It's enjoyable, but it's not great.
I
Not
agree.
not like it doesn't have any problems with it. It's just good. It's just good.
I agree. I agree.
Better or worse than Last Jedi?
Uh, I think it's lesser on the than Last Jedi because Last Jedi just has moments of brilliance in it.
Yeah, yeah. See,
You
there's
know?
no like standout brilliant moments in Solo, is there?
Yeah, but the Last Jedi has brilliant moments in it, bro. Like
Yeah,
Last Jedi, if you had a top 10 list of best moments of Star Wars films, Last Jedi would have three or four of them. So
yeah,
like,
yeah,
so
absolutely.
at least there's that. Oh
Um,
God, this next one.
Book of Boba Fett, it's got to be meh, hasn't it?
I would put Love and Thunder. I thought it was
Okay,
trash.
yeah,
I thought it was dog. I
it
thought it was dog.
was it was poorly made as well because in some scenes you could see the interior of like wall of set walls. You could see behind
Yeah.
the set walls. Like that's just you shouldn't be making that mistake at this level. So
And
yeah,
I think it's the
that's,
treatment of Cad Bane. Like he's such a menacing villain, and you take him out
oh
like that.
yeah,
And
yeah.
and then the whole I want to rule with respect. Like, screw that, you're Boba Fett. Like what? Like, oh my God. Like there's just they butchered his characterization so bad there. It's gotta be Love and Thunder for me, man. It's gotta
Above
be
above or below Rise of Skywalker.
I below Rise of Skywalker. That's how much I hated this show. It was not good.
Yeah, fair enough. Uh, Clone Wars, like the 3D version, that's got to be go. I would put that above Andor, but below Empire.
Season 7, yeah, yeah, yeah. I agree with that. Yeah, bro, that Ahsoka duel. Oh my
That's one
God,
of the best
bro,
lightsaber deals in Star Wars.
bro. Like they need to bring that in the sequel. They need to bring that in the New Jedi Order. Oh God, yeah, it was so good.
Star Wars Rebels. I'm tempted to put it in GOAT, but we do have a lot in GOAT. But there's some phenomenal moments in it. But if you're talking about it like as a show, there is also a lot of like filler episodes. Um, but
I put it in the higher tier of good
of good.
because no, I'm tripping. I'd put it in a mid tier of great.
Should we put it in between Return of the Jedi and A New Hope?
I would put it below Return of the Jedi, above Force Awakens.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. And then I can tell where you're going to put this next one. Star Wars Visions.
Goat, goat, goat. And here's my argument. Yeah, I would put it above everything, and it's completely selfish. But also, we forgot Obi-Wan. But if I had to put Obi-Wan,
Oh shit!
I would put it in meh.
that
I'd put
show
it in
that shows where we rank it. That we
yeah.
completely forgot to include it.
I would put it in meh. It felt fan produced at times. Obi-Wan should have been an event, and it was not given that treatment. I don't want a second season. That forest chase scene alone, trash. But episodes 5 and 6 were awesome.
Yeah, if it was just sort of the final battle between Vader and Obi-Wan, that's in great.
I just thought it was poorly made, but
Mhm.
yeah, no, I would put Vision and GOAT simply because it expands the horizons of Star Wars. Like a Japanese samurai Ronin, black and white Princess Mononoke Studio Ghibli animation cell for Jedi and Sith.
Mhm.
How is that
What are
not
we
cool?
talking about today, man?
There was a lot of news announced. Probably some of the most exciting Star Wars news we've had in a while. Origins of the Jedi. I think it's going to delve deeper than any other Star Wars film in terms of like the meaning of the Force and the meaning of keep it in balance.
We got the Mandoverse film. That's what they're calling it, Dave Filoni film.
Yes, a big battle for Mandalore. It's going to combine the story of Ahsoka into it as well. It looks like Ahsoka's going to be adapting to the Empire and a movie about Rey and a new Jedi Order 15 years after the sequel trilogy.
That fight choreography, bro, from Revenge of the Sith, they have to bring it back. Is like a lot of this Rey hating, is that really an echo chamber?